What's going to happen, right, Joe? Why are you asking me? How am I supposed to know? You're the president, duh. Can't you just give Donnie a pardon for old time's sake? Yeah, if I want to throw out any potential chance of me being reelected.
Where instead of putting the 3 staffs in the robots and the fire staff under PAP, you just place the fire staff under PAP and then pick it back up and place it again 4 times. And it tricks the game to place all this stuff.
Like at this point, I should just expect it. Is it so difficult to just play the game normally?
1-inch punch.
Still to this day, the 1-inch punch is the most badass melee upgrade in all of zombies. No dip.
Yeah, this is the office they made the Path of Sorrows an actual dedicated weapon in Black Ops 3. It would have been so cool to have it as a Bowie knife upgrade that just did a shit ton of damage.
You almost done that soul box?
I think it's just about finished. Okay, it's done.
Good. Middle robots come. Right foot. Barack, you ready with the G-spot?
Hilarious, George. Yes, I'm ready.
Wait, let me in. I want to press the big red button.
Let's hope it's the only big red button you'll be pushing.
I'm hitting the button, Barack. Get ready to throw the G-strikes.
Throwing G-strike. I might have overshot the first one, so I'm throwing 2.
Okay, who's got the Maxis drone? We need to throw that in the hole to spawn in the Panzers.
I got it. Throwing the drone. That would be a really shitty time to go down, so everyone stay focused.
Go to hell, you undead mecha freak. Holy shit, this guy is just soaking up bullets.
Look at the top of the church.
Oh my god, hell yeah. Joe, come follow me up to the path.
Okay, what are we doing?
I'm going to show you a secret Easter egg that you can only do with that sniper you have. If you scope in right on that fire in the church, it will trigger the secret Easter egg.
Yeah, right. Let me see this Easter egg.
No way, that was way better than me on mine.
Man, I almost feel bad for Joe. Are you all right? Okay, I will take that as a no.
I just killed the pilot zombie and got the Maxis drone back.
We just need to fill the rest of the soul boxes to get the 1-inch punch, and then we can upgrade them below PAP. The jump scare, it won't go away. Every time I close my eyes, it's there. Please help me.
Will you please shut the fuck up? Third chest is finished. We just need to do the one right outside the church now.
Hot takes, soul boxes are ass.
You could not be more wrong. Soul boxes make perfect sense in zombies. You're killing waves of zombies. Might as well have their souls charge up some sort of upgrade.
Yeah, and with soul boxes, it's obvious to players what they're for, without explicitly telling you like the newer games do.
I seriously can't stand the quest markers and shit from Cold War. Why the hell do you need a mini-map in zombies?
That's what I'm saying, although at least the HUD isn't as bad as the 04. Also, we're done with soul box. Time to grab the fists.
Alright, I got my fists and my fifth perk. Time to go beat the living shit out of those Templar zombies.
I'm already down here. Come on, guys. We're almost done the egg.
I'm getting a free MGO8 with the Maxis drone before I upgrade my fists.
What is the point? We are literally right at the end of the Easter egg.
I don't know. It's sick. Why wouldn't I want it?
Whatever. Just hurry up and come upgrade your 1-inch punch.
Just finished my fist upgrade.
Mine are done too. Just waiting on you now, Donnie. Come on.
I know. I'm fisting these zombies as fast as I can.
Whoa, you're doing what to the zombies? No, I'm down. I just lost all my perks.
Check this out. I'm going to insta-revive you with my staff.
Whoa, that is so cool. Now I got to get some of my perks back ASAP.
All right, zombies have been sufficiently fisted. 1-inch punch is upgraded. Time to haul ass to the crazy place.
I just picked up the Maxis drone. Let's do this.
Joe and I are going there right now.
Placing my staff down. It's time to end this once and for all.
Just put mine down. Let's save my little Sammy bear.
I was wondering when he was going to start this shit.
All right, everyone, give it all that you've got. Joe, try channeling your weird, creepy energy into slaying some zombies instead.
Takes my fist of fury, bitches.
You guys like those ray gun blasts? How about this PhD flop? What the hell? It didn't work.
Tell the devil I said, hey, you undead flesh addicts.
The presidential zomboids ain't nothing to fuck with.
Screen just went white. I'm throwing the drone out.
For once, I actually support Barack deploying the drone. Let that shit fly, Barry.
You actually did it. I cannot believe you pulled it off with such a scuffed beginning.
I mean, I only had 2 downs, so it wasn't that bad.
Man, speak for yourself. My ass had 6 downs.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how I managed to go down 4 times. I think too much Joe might be rubbing off on me. Whoa, wait a minute. What the hell? What happened to the cutscene? I want to see my little Sammy bear.
Yeah, I do not need to listen to your creepy ass being weird as shit. No thank you.
Oh, fuck. I have 15 missed calls from Michelle and I'm in so much trouble.
Well, looks like we won't be seeing Barack for a while.
I gotta go. Shit.
Hey, Joe, what's the shit we do? I don't know.
Move, motherfucker!
Well, that was a pretty intense game of zombies. I really had fun. Other than Joe being a ball and chain.
Yeah, well, don't tell him I said this, but I'd rather play with his dumbass than without him. So I'll suck it up, even if he is legit garbage.
Me too. The presidential zomboids just wouldn't be the same without it.
Well, I'm out this bitch. Good night, George.
Same. Night, Donnie. And don't forget to download Rip. Private people are inspired.
I'm done talking about Pokemon for today, too. The franchise might be more successful than ever before, but it's dead where it matters most, in my heart.
Well, all right.
Donald already said everything bad about the game, so why don't we talk about the good?
And another thing, Game Freak is literally 0 for 3 with open world Pokemon games. Knock it the f*** off already. They can't do it. Go back to Let's Go style games with decent stories, good challenge.
We all. It will be called. It will be tested. It will. By the people it inspires.
We are here for something a bit more fresh and new. Today's topic is Pokemon. We got another one of the boys to come out and help us with this list.
What's up, gentlemen?
At long last, some equal representation in these damn conversations.
If I didn't know better, I think you three thought you were the only presidents that mattered. For crying out loud, Hillary and Bernie made an appearance before me. They haven't even been president.
Relax, George. I always plan to reach out to you one of these days. Now tell me, what do you know about Pokemon?
I love Pocket Man Barack. I cried tears of joy when Ash finally became a Pokemon master. Some of my favorite mons are Gardevoir, Lopunny, and Vaporeon.
Also specific choices.
They're totally normal. What do you mean? Speaking of which, did you guys know that in terms of male humans...
Barry, start the tier list. First up on the list is Pokemon Red and Blue and Green, if you happen to have some Japanese copies. The classic Pokemon Red and Blue are without a doubt two of the best games in the series.
I never thought I'd encounter a Gen 1er again, but here we are. Joe, Red, and Blue were absolute disasters even back in the 90s. Don't even get me started on what they are now. The games are riddled with bugs, the balancing is awful, and the entire world and story are so dull.
Pokemon Red and Blue are what started it all, and they have the best Pokemon designs. Far better than that dumb bullshit in Gen 5. I mean, an ice cream cone, a literal chandelier, a trash bag. What were they thinking?
Yeah, Joe, Gen 1 has such great designs like the bird, the other bird, the pile of sludge, and how could I forget the ball with eyes?
So much creativity out of Generation 1 of Pokemon. A snake Pokemon whose name is just Snake backwards, and it evolved into a bigger snake whose name is Cobra, also in reverse.
George definitely has a point about the balance of Gen 1. I mean, crit chance being tied to speed, so Pokemon like Persian are insane. The special stat being both your special defense and special attack, making mons like Alakazam. Then there's insanely stupid things like waking up from sleep wasting your time.
The fact that there were only 4 bug moves, and all 4 of them suck ass, didn't help the psychic type problem. Sabrina was stupid hard, and the only damn dragon move in the game was Dragon Rage.
This only scratches the surface of all the things wrong with Gen 1. So what? Not everyone plays the game competitively, Barack. That stuff doesn't matter in game. Well, there's also the fact that there's no in-game data for what moves do, not even accuracy or damage.
Thank you, Barack. Gen 1 were technical nightmares and disasters in terms of game balance.
I'm standing 10 toes down on Generation 1. Its peak and deserves no lower than A tier.
Joe, literally every following generation of Pokemon does nothing but improve from Red and Blue.
Red and Blue are going into D tier. They were dull RPGs back in the 90s, and they certainly haven't held up by any meaning of the word at all. But I suppose we can give them credit for starting things off, and still being the 2 best-selling titles.
That's fine. I suppose we can let Red and Blue have their flowers on this one.
Unbelievable.
Cry about it, Joe. Red and Blue are retro and not in the good way.
Next is Pokemon Yellow.
Completely irredeemable film. F tier, don't make a trash tier, put it there instead.
What the hell is your problem, Donald? Pokemon Yellow is better than Red, Blue, and Green.
They made an entirely separate game just to advertise the anime. The fact that it sold 14 million copies legitimized them to start the bullshit third versions of the game, releasing a year later.
And unlike Go games like Emerald and Platinum, Pokemon Yellow barely ended anything at all. Pikachu sucks as a starter. Barely anything else in the game has changed.
Hell, they've literally removed Pokemon from the wild. You can't catch Ekans, Coughing, or Meowth just because Jesse and James are in the game. On top of that, they left out Electabuzz and Magmar, 2 of the best Kanto Pokemon. They even left Weedle out, Pokemon Yellow. I'm surprised you can be nostalgic for Gen 1 games still. How are you even able to remember that far back?
I'll tell you what, Joe. If you think being earlier in history makes them better, admit that I'm a better president than you right now. And I'll admit the Gen 1 games are S tier.
Barry, move on to the next games.
That's what I thought, big fella.
Moving on to the Johto region, we got the Gen 2 games, Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Ass, your ass. Put them in F tier, Barack.
Bro, we can't be putting all the older games in the bottom tier just because they're old.
I'm actually with Joe on this one. Donald Gold and Silver are pretty good titles.
I expected such a terrible take from Joe, but you, George, my fellow Republican, was disappointed.
I think there's something to be said of the Johto game. They solve a great deal of the balancing issues that Gen 1 had. by adding the dark and steel type, and splitting the special stat, cutting down the insane power of psychic types, and strengthening the bug type as well.
Half of the good Johto Pokemon aren't even available until late game or post game. Why in the hell are Growlithe and Vulpix in Johto, but Houndour can't be obtained until all the way in Kanto? Where's Murkrow, Porygon 2, and Larvitar? Hell, you can't get Miss Grievous until all the way into Mount Silver. I mean, hello?
Donald does have a point, plus the level curve in the Johto game is a big issue. Player's strongest Pokemon is a level 40 Kingdom. But Route 45 only got Pokemon that can step to the high point. Yeah, but you gotta give gold and silver points for having a whole second region to explore. 16 badges is still unsurpassed.
More like half a region, there's literally nothing to do in Kanto besides facing the gym leader and rematching the Elite Four. The only notable thing is getting to Battle Red atop Mount Silver.
No matter what you say, Gold and Silver improved upon the Pokemon series and deserves a rank that reflects on that fact. Gold and Silver have some of the best side content in the series. Instead of just going to a city and challenging the gym, you have tons of additional tasks to take up. The Sprout Tower, Bug Catching Contest, getting medicine for the sick Amparo. It makes the games feel like they're more than just a series of boss runs.
Pokemon Gold and Silver should get C tier. They're not great games, but they definitely aren't all too bad either.
Good take, George. Gold and Silver go in C tier, and now we move on to the third version, Pokemon Crystal.
Okay, now Pokemon Crystal is legitimately ass.
Now this guy is finally making some sense.
What changed your tune on Gen 2, Joe?
Crystal made one damning mistake. It didn't include the Mareep evolutionary line in the game.
That is a colossal, irredeemable L. Mareep is the goat.
Mareep is actually a sheep Pokemon berry.
Joe, shut the fuck up.
Isn't the entire point of the third versions of Pokemon games to improve on the previous two? What were they thinking about removing some of the best Pokemon? You can't even catch Growlithe and Vulpix in the wild anymore, and Houndour still isn't available until you get to Kanto. It's like they didn't learn from anything at all.
No wonder Pokemon Crystal is the worst selling main series title to date. Absolutely the worst.
All the data skills you need in one place. Discover 1,000+ expert-led learning programs on Coursera. Explore topics like Python, machine learning, SQL, and more. Uncover endless opportunities in data science. Start learning on Coursera today.
Put it in F tier, Barack.
Now we're moving on to the third generation games, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire.
Massive points to Gen 3 for Ruby and Sapphire. Introduce some of the best designed Pokemon to date. All three starters are absolute goats. There's no wrong answer to which one is the best.
Tons of great Pokemon elsewhere, too. Ludicolo, Agron, Sharpedo, and Flygon.
The region is pretty amazing too. Donut and IGN is pretty much waterful from the Owen has some of the best and most unique environments and cities in the series. 14 cities, Pacific Log Town, Mount Meteor, and Mount Fire.
And you got some real side content in Pokemon Contest. The post-lock game was so good.
Not to mention the games introduced a more involved plot line, with the evil team actually having a clear goal that involved the box legendary. Going after Kyogre and Grounded to solve the environmental destruction they caused were hype moments back in the day.
One of the best soundtracks to date, too. The trumpets were insane for the Elite Four theme. The only real stuff with Gen 3 was not being backwards compatible with Gen 2, meaning all your Pokemon from that time couldn't move over. This was the original Dexter.
At least there it was a design oversight instead of being an intentional decision.
Ruby and Sapphire are 8-tier games too.
I will blaze the third gen to the day I die and introduce components to modern Pokemon that actually stuck around today in the form of double battles and abilities, keeping things fresh and new.
I do tricks on third gen. That's how good it is.
So I'd imagine we all agree on Pokemon Emerald as well.
S tier. You're goddamn right. If there's any reason to consider Emerald 2 it's because the game is actually challenging. Gym leaders like Watson, Norman, and Winona can be killers if you're not prepared.
The fact that I could just say Route 110 and tons of people will start tweaking shows you the impact this game has.
I love that Emerald also focuses more on the new double battles, which went underutilized in Ruby and Sapphire.
We got to gush about Emerald some more because this is how it's done. Instead of cutting out content, Emerald actually included both versions of exclusives in the game. You can get both Lotad and Seedot in the wild, as well as Sableye and Mawile. You can get both fossils of Lily and Anorus as well.
To be fair, Emerald does cut out some Pokemon like Zangoose, despite including Sea Viper.
Emerald joins the story too. Team Magma and Aqua are active forces in the game, and instead of getting a straight rehash of Ruby's and Sapphire's plot,
We give you a preview of the Battle Frontier.
Speaking of which, the Battle Frontier is easily one of the best post-game content in the series.
No doubt it gives you ample reason to actually get into the competitive side of Pokemon without battling other people. Each facility is unique, and the battles are challenging and tricky at the same time.
we can only say so much about Pokemon Emerald. It's going into S tier.
We are all synced up for this one.
I might fire up Pokemon Emerald right now.
George, save that for later. We still got a tier list to go through. Now that we're through Emerald, it's time for our first remake, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Kanto is still good.
Are you kidding me?
Come on, Donald. The remakes did a decent job.
Decent isn't good enough. Gen 2 and 3 improvements weren't enough to save Kanto from being a mid, uninspired region with a weak plot, weak villains, and minimal content.
What do you mean minimal content? The Sevi Islands are right there.
The Sevi Islands are damn near the only content they added to the game. You can't evolve Golbat even though Golbat exists in the game, which is stupid as hell. The environments are as plain as ever, even with the updated graphics.
You know what? I think Donald might be onto something.
I always am.
I cannot fucking believe that Kanto is being disrespected like this.
Okay, can we get a roll call on where the game should go?
D tier with the original.
Absolutely insane. You cannot be saying Fire Red and Leaf Green didn't improve at all.
You gotta give them at least a B. They improved, but not enough.
It's Kanto, one of the best regions, with updated graphics and mechanics. Putting Fire Red and Leaf Green anywhere lower than A tier is pure blasphemy. And may Arceus have mercy on your soul if you let this happen, Brock.
What is a god to a non-believer, Joe? Anyway, I'm going to side with George on this. Fire Red and Leaf Green were a good upgrade, but you can't change how uninspiring Kanto is. All the improvements in the world can't save it from being plainly boring. The only thing it deserves credit for is solving the issue that kept you from getting certain Kanto Pokemon into Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
This is absolutely insane.
The only thing that's insane is you dying on this hill, Joe.
Time for us to leave the third generation behind and hit up fourth gen, starting to die with the
I'd like to rank these gyms high, but I haven't finished them. Still waiting on an instant bar of my Pokemon to find this year.
all gen 4 this. I mean, that's not a terrible thing, Joe. Electivire, Magmortar, Gallade, Battle Slime, and Magnezone are some of the best Pokemon of all.
Can't you get access to some of those in the main game? Magmar and Electabuzz can only be obtained by evolving their baby form. So you just can't get it.
Diamond and Pearl gives us another highly involved story as well. We're not just dealing with some mobsters or fire activists. Now we're dealing with a man who wants to remake the universe in his image using the literal gods of space and time.
Too bad Sinnoh is ancient hell, though. Seriously, you need to pick up a bee barrel, or you're going to be forcing to moves like Rock Smash, cut and bee fog on your good Pokemon.
The Gen 4 is where they get steps between certain problems. These guys will always get problems with it.
Yeah, but it's harder here because everything's centered on one point.
I'll give the games this though. When people say Pokemon games are always easy. I moved them from the Gen 4 because back in the day, it used to throw into Jimmy Flamingos, Rosemary, Vicario, and Mismagic, and 3 insane boss Pokemon to throw at. If I get that, you know, the game are pretty.
I mean, let's cut to the chase. If we're talking difficulty, nothing goes crazier than... Oh, no, make it stop.
Literally getting these stuff here. If there's any reason to rank these games high at all, it's this right here. Cynthia made these games iconic. If you don't feel it, you're just too young to know what we all went through back in 2006.
Garchomp was an absolute menace.
Gen 4 is a part of Pokemon Gold and Diamond and Pearl are maybe here.
Now, hold on a second, Barack. It's true, Gen 4 is in the Golden Age, but it's not because of Diamond and Pearl. These games are mid.
There's lack of fire types in the game. You only get Ponyta and Chimchar. What an extreme oversight.
You can see the impact it has on Flint. Rose team has 2 fire types, and then randomly a Steelix, Lopunny, and Drifblim.
Still, Diamond and Pearl have to get decent rankings. Great side areas like the Great March and Pokemon contests return. But at the same time, the post-game is weak. This is a clear sign of Game Freak taking 1 step forward, 2 back. Diamond and Pearl have less content than Emerald. Diamond and Pearl introduced the physical special split, which was vital to creating a more robust Pokemon meta. But overall, it made some baffling decisions in design. Everything in the game just feels half-baked.
Diamond and Pearl are C tier at best.
You're more generous than me, Joe. D tier.
D tier for Diamond and Pearl is crazy.
I do agree that the games have a lot of good in them, B tier.
Fine, I'm outvoted here, so B tier it goes, and now we move on to Platinum.
Now, Platinum is how these third versions should be done. They took the problems of Diamond and Pearl and addressed them. More fire time.
Karen of Team Galactic.
And don't forget my main man, Looker.
Platinum did everything it could to improve the 4th gen. It's the game the Sinnoh region needed all along, A tier.
Got to put it in S tier. The game meets all the requirements.
Platinum is great, and it